Hi, my name is Steve Endo, and this video is an introduction and overview of the ERP Center of Excellence Business Central Training Program. The ERP Center of Excellence is an organization designed to provide Business Central training to Latin America. And the goal is to train Business Central consultants and developers in the Latin American region. And ultimately, the goal is to provide opportunities to work remotely for U.S. or Latin American consulting firms. And to note that all training will be in English. The goal is to be able to speak proficiently in English and provide all Business Central consulting services in English to accommodate U.S. customers. So what is Business Central? Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central is one of the fastest growing enterprise resource planning systems in the world. It is offered by Microsoft, and it is an online web application used by thousands of businesses to help them manage sales, purchasing, inventory, and finances as part of their business operations. And currently, there is demand for trained, experienced Business Central consultants. So ERP Center of Excellence is trying to find and train individuals who can be experts in the Business Central application. And the ERP Center of Excellence will be based in Berlin, El Salvador. And this is a smaller town in El Salvador where we have partnered with a local community organization to provide a training center and some office space where we can find locals or people in El Salvador initially and provide training, in-person training classes, English classes, and other supplemental training to help them become Business Central consultants. The goal of the program is to provide career opportunities. For instance, a career in business ERP software consulting, specifically Microsoft Business Central. To provide a career in business ERP software development, such as a Business Central developer performing customizations and enhancements. And this is all under the industry of information technology or knowledge worker. This involves computers and software and potentially remote work. And the emphasis is that this is a career opportunity, not a job opportunity. This is a long-term program, not a short-term program. So we are asking for participants who are interested in investing in their future. So rather than a job opportunity now, it is a request to invest 12 or more months to learn, to study, and to gain the skills necessary to become a Business Central consultant or developer. So who are we looking for this program? Who would be a good candidate for the ERP Center of Excellence training program? Fundamentally, we are looking for smart, motivated, and curious people. If you are highly motivated, if you're ambitious, if you're very curious about how things work, how computers work, how software works, why certain things are the way they are, curious about learning about business processes and why businesses do things a certain way, that's the type of person we're looking for. We're looking for someone who loves to constantly learn. In the role of Business Central consulting or development, it is always going to involve learning, new programs, new features, changes, new customers, always learning new things. And someone who loves to constantly learn will do well. We're looking for people who are able to study and work independently. I am in the United States in Los Angeles, and so I will be visiting El Salvador occasionally, but I will not be there full time for months at a time to help supervise with the training, the studying, and the work projects for the candidates. So we're looking for people who are self-motivated, who can work independently, be given a request, and fulfill it on their own without supervision. And we are looking for people who speak some English. The more English, the better. The better your English, just helps even more. We are looking to provide English classes or courses through a local university, but if you already speak English, that is a significant benefit to learning in this all English program. Now, ideally, if a candidate has any knowledge, experience, or classes related to accounting, financial accounting, business accounting, any accounting knowledge is a big plus. The Business Central ERP software is fundamentally an accounting application helping businesses with their financials. Any experience with sales, receivables, purchasing, payables, inventory, if any of those words are familiar to you as part of running a business, working for a business, working in an accounting department, a purchasing warehouse for a company, any of that experience is helpful, as that helps you understand how businesses operate and how they might use business software to help them run their company. If you have any experience with products like QuickBooks, FreshBooks, Xero, NetSuite, Sage, Intact, SAP Business One, Navision, Dynamics GP, or any other similar accounting or business system, that is also beneficial. So the Business Central training that we will be offering will be comprised of several different components. And this is because there are so many elements to learning Business Central. We're going to be trying to include everything that we can as part of this training program. There will be online orientation training courses to help you understand what the training is about, what we'll be offering as part of that training, and some orientation to help you understand some basic pieces of the software before you attend a classroom training. We'll have online courses for enhanced English vocabulary. So there will be very specific business terms that are related to ERP consulting that you may not know, even if you do know English. There will be business terms, consulting terms, and accounting terms that we'll want to make sure you know in English as part of the Business Central training. We will be having classroom training for Business Central, and we plan on having in-person classroom training in Berlin, El Salvador, where students can meet with us and attend the training in person to optimize their learning as part of that class. We are also looking to have classroom training for accounting basics or accounting fundamentals. So if you haven't taken accounting classes, you don't have an accounting degree, or you haven't worked in an accounting department at a business, we're going to bring you up to speed with basics or fundamentals of accounting. And that may also involve a college class or two in accounting. ISV software training will also be included. So these are third-party vendors or additional companies that offer their own additional software that works with Business Central. So we'll be having additional classes so you can learn about banking software, inventory software, tools and utilities that customers may use with Business Central, so that you have a bigger picture understanding of how a company may use Business Central so that you can better help them as a Business Central consultant. We'll also have several practicum projects, and these might be sample projects so that you can see what types of jobs, what types of work, what types of requests you might be doing as a Business Central consultant. These might be sample projects to give you hands-on experience working with Business Central in a way that you might help a customer. So for instance, setup and configuration of Business Central. That's a very common task that all consultants will perform. Data migration, importing data into Business Central from an old accounting system. Personalization, how do users change the screens, customize what they see, add fields, remove fields, change the layout. Report layout modifications. If a customer wants a logo on a purchase order, they want to modify a sales invoice that's sent to customers. Those are report layout modifications. And then another example might be training to perform a full demo of the Business Central software. So if you meet with a customer or have a call with a customer who's interested in the software, Being able to provide a full sales demo of this software is a great way to learn about all of the modules, features, and functionality of the software. So those are just a few examples of practicum projects that we'll be having you learn. For those of you who might be interested in some of the more technical aspects or computer programming, we also have a need for Business Central programmers. And so we'll have a training program to learn the programming tools and technologies of Business Central. And this would be to help you develop Business Central customizations and applications. This involves what we call the AL programming language, and involves tools that you may have heard of, such as VS Code, Git, DevOps, GitHub, Docker, and other tools that you may use as a developer. We're also considering other educational opportunities as part of this program. So for instance, we're looking at local colleges or universities to see if they might be able to provide some classes locally for things like basic English, business-specific English, accounting, finance, and computer science. All of these will help a candidate in the program better learn the foundational knowledge required to learn more about Business Central. We will also be organizing a Microsoft Dynamics user group in El Salvador. And this will be the first Dynamics user group in all of Latin America. And we are hoping to have in-person meetings of the user group in Berlin, El Salvador. And we'll discuss topics such as Business Central, Dynamics 365 Sales, which is a CRM system, products such as Power Platform, Azure, Microsoft Office, and any other technologies that might be relevant to the ERP Center of Excellence training and the community that we hope to build. And again, this is considered a long-term investment. This is not a 1 or 2 week program where you can then get a job. We expect this to require at least 12 months of learning, a full year of learning. It will be online learning, classroom training, English classes, perhaps college classes, and perhaps an internship. And even after you complete 12 months of training and learning, there may be another 12 months of hands-on practice projects so that you get some hands-on work experience with this software. So what are some job opportunities that you might be able to get after attending this program? We're looking at opportunities such as Business Central support or help desk. So if customers in the United States need assistance with the software, you can answer a support ticket, have a phone call, a Teams meeting, and assist the customer with their problem or their question. Business Central application consultant. This would be someone who helps customers understand configuration options, helps troubleshoot, helps design reports, helps load data, helps configure modules for that business. And as I mentioned, there's also an opportunity for a Business Central developer. If a customer needs additional fields on a page, they need to change how a process works, they need a customization, or they need an additional page to handle their specific business needs, that would be a custom application. That's where a Business Central developer would get involved. And once you go through 12 to 24 months of training and hands-on work with Business Central, we're looking to provide job placement assistance, so you won't be on your own once you complete the training program. We would like to offer our own ERP Center of Excellence training certification. We'll provide personal references as we'll get to know you during the training process. We'll provide assistance with written and video resumes so that customers in the U.S. or companies in the U.S. can meet you, can learn more about you, can get more comfortable with your skills and abilities. We'll help you prepare for job interviews. This is an important component, being comfortable speaking with people as part of a job interview. And we'll also help promote you as a job candidate through social media marketing. Well, I hope that gave you a better understanding of what we're trying to achieve through the ERP Center of Excellence Business Central Training Program. And if you have any questions, please reach out and look forward to speaking with you soon.